Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And we'll. I mean, if you want to come back here, wherever you think needs this little background.
Yeah, let's go back there.
I can stand here if you want to.
Let's go back here.
Back in here?
Yeah, I like it back here.
Okay. Hello. I'm Nelson Wirt, and I'm the director of the Pennsylvania Striped Bass Association hatchery here at 7 Points. And we're in the hatchery and getting ready to look forward to another season of spawning fish to stock in Raystown Lake. And we appreciate everyone who helps us in these efforts and all those who help make donations for our purchase of striped bass fingerlings. We will also be involved with the Raystown Rendezvous on April 12th. I'll be speaking and providing you with some information on various aspects of the striped bass fishery. So hopefully you can come and attend that, and encourage you to support Pennsylvania Striped Bass Association. If you go to their Facebook, you can learn more about them and learn where you can make contributions to help put more fish in the lake. And some of them, particularly the visitors from outside, are not familiar with striped bass, so we a couple pictures.
You think she's gonna be upset we have her on the video?
No, I don't think so.
That's good.
I don't think they'll be.
You might get the impression that the ice is melting, and to some degree it is, but the water you see along the edges is actually there because the lake is being filled back up. The Army Corps of Engineers has done a good job here. They saw this little window of opportunity. We had a little bit of rain and of course the runoff from the snow melting and such, but we had an influx or an inflow, and they're taking full advantage of it, and they're letting the lake fill back up a little bit. So fortunately we are seeing the lake levels come back up. Unfortunately, the ice is going to pot real fast, and the wind is just enough that I'm gonna sit in the truck. That's enough of that. That's the wind that was getting me. Well, congratulations to me. What I mean, I was looking at Facebook, and some of my original dock updates were about 4 years ago, which means I've been doing this dock update thing for like 4 years, guys. 4 years of bringing you guys somewhat regular dock updates through the years, so it's kind of an anniversary. Well, I am here at Shy Beaver, and the ice is coming apart pretty quickly. I'm not going to tell you guys to come out here and do any ice fishing or anything. It's just not good ice. We're going to get a warm up here this week. I should say this weekend. I'm actually looking at temperatures that should be like mid-50s even. And so I'm thinking Saturday, all the snow's going to melt away and such. So warmer days ahead. I did stop down at 7 Points before coming up here to Shy Beaver. I wanted to check on the bank angling, the ice out lake trout spot that I've been talking to you guys about. And the truth is the ice hasn't changed since the last dock update. There's no difference there. The only thing that has changed is that the lake levels have come up a little bit. So there's like a wet edge around the lake right now. But that's not because the ice has changed. It's simply because water has been added to the lake. So the lake levels have come up about 3 feet, I would say, since last week. And they are currently still rising. So the Army Corps of Engineers is on it. They're actually doing a really good job. They're capitalizing on this opportunity to get some water back into the lake. And if they keep it up, with a little bit of luck, these docks, the docks here at the boat launches will be floating again right about whenever that ice comes off the lake. So the ice will thaw, the docks will be floating, and the boats We'll be back out on the water. I stopped by and spoke with Nelson. You guys saw him there at the beginning of the video. He was kind enough to just give me a little personal time today, and we talked specifically about the hatchery and the Striped Bass Association. I've linked a few links below. You guys can go check them out. So the Raystown Rendezvous is the weekend of the 10th. So the 10th, we're going to arrive in the evening and just kind of get set up. And then on the 11th, that's Saturday, that's going to be our block day for all the games and the events and the conversation and such. So that's going to be the Saturday's the big day, if you will. So you guys can come out. I'll get you guys an itinerary as soon as I get it put together, and I'll put it on these dock updates and on the live. Of course, I'll keep you guys reminded. March 7th is a tentative date for the Ice Out Lake Trout Bank Angling, and this is not an event or anything. This is just, if you can make it, you can make it, and if not, it's no big deal. Just go fish it when you can fish it. I did talk to one of the patrol officers, and she asked that we would avoid fishing in the swimming area for concern of, like, if you lose a hook or something like that, it just wouldn't be anywhere close to where people are walking barefooted in the summer. No legal restriction to do that. You are allowed to fish the area, but she asked that we would kind of avoid that area, and I'm going to extend that to you guys. So if you have limited mobility, you are allowed to use that area, of course. I just wanted to relay that to you because she had mentioned it to me. There's somebody, I think they waved at me when they went by. I appreciate you guys giving me the love and support. I see you guys at the dock all the time, and don't hesitate to put your window down and say hi. I'm pretty friendly, so I'll even take a picture with you. It's no problem, but I appreciate you guys. You've been blowing the channel up lately, and we're doing really good with that, so cool. Thank you. So Shy Beaver is still locked up in ice. There's no chance that you're going to do any kind of boating or anything like that. Unfortunately, though, the ice is not ice fishing worthy. You can go all the way up and down the lake, and you're going to see a steady sheet of ice on most of the lake, and you're going to have some open areas, but on the upper reaches, that is the Shy Beaver, the Resort Marina, the Entrican Bridge, Tatman, that area, that's just kind of all locked down. Might be some little edges and stuff where water's showing, and in a lot of those cases, it's simply because they are filling the lake back up, so you're getting some water along the edges. If this continues in this trend, we should have floating docks right about whenever the ice comes off. So the timing does look good that we'll be able to get on the water as soon as the ice lets us get onto the water. What I mean is, a lot of the docks, because the water has been so low because we've had drought here in Pennsylvania this year over the winter, the water levels are so low that the docks, they're not floating. They're laying on the side, laying on the bottom. You can't use them. So if you would put a boat in the water right now, you would just have to push it into the bank and kind of do it, the old-fashioned way. That being said, the Army Corps of Engineers is on it. They are filling the lake back up, and it looks like it'll be operational. We'll have docks. The docks will start coming back. As the ice is coming off, the docks will become more and more usable. And I did see some of the streams around the area, and they were dry, and they're flowing right now. No, it's not a heavy flow. They're not, they're not filling the lake real fast, but there is water coming in. And that's where all these feeder streams from around the area, they're bringing that level back up. So it's a good sign of things to come. I think we're just a little early. We're still a little bit early. We're early spring. So we're not there yet, but it's coming, guys. It's coming real fast. Raystown Rendezvous, April 10th, 11th, and 12th. If you can't make the whole event, make Saturday. That's the big day. Saturday evening is probably the main one, but I'm going to give you guys an itinerary as it comes together. Registration is down below. Be sure you do that. And I'll see you guys at the live stream Monday nights, 8 p.m. That's your dock update. Much love. Much respect. See you there, guys.